bungee cord action. This looks like, this is a lot of light food. I got really lucky. This is from Famous Dave's. But you see how I hooked up the bungees? I put this one after 2 bags. Then I took this one and I hooked it onto that one. Then I took that one and I hooked it onto that one. It's just a lot of light boxes. And I'm very grateful because I was hesitant to take it when I saw it was $700 worth of food. But they're individual meals and some cookies and brownies. I had a $60 payout this morning. I was so grateful. And I worked some Uber afterwards. And while I was on the road, they rang me. And it was in the area that I was in. And it was a $30 payout, like a big Uber, like a good paying Uber from dlivrd. It just came in for today with like a 2-hour notice, or maybe 3. And I took it. So I earned $90 with dlivrd today. And I was out during the day. And their new app is coming out. And you know what? I will sign in and do a screen recording to give you an inside view. They've been working on this for months. I've known about it, but it's time to start using it on Monday. So I have to see if I can sign in. Let's check it out. Well, this is the first time I went out of my way to go get the app because now it's available, the new version. And it says, welcome to dlivrd. Join now to dive into a world of opportunities. Start your journey with us and boost your income effortlessly. Boost your earnings. Tap into your potential with top restaurants and high demand bulk orders. Maximize your income and enjoy the rewards of being part of our dynamic network. I follow many groups and people have talked about the bulk orders. It's not just food delivery anymore. AI-powered order management. There we go with the artificial intelligence. Get ahead with AI-powered order assignments. Enjoy real-time updates, transparent earnings, and seamless deliveries. Stay informed and in control every mile of the way. Okay. Get started. Sign up and start your journey with dlivrd today. Need assistance? Our team is here to help. Okay, now I'm going to log in and then we'll browse the back end. All right, I'm in the app. I signed in seamlessly. I did accept an offer for tomorrow, early afternoon, and it's a local pickup, local drop-off. I won't show it where the location is because I don't need another person following me. Anyway, they have the open board and they have an offer for tomorrow. It's, the 21st. Yeah, that's tomorrow. 6:20 a.m. pickup. And I don't know what type of place it is in Plainview. 10 Washington Avenue. 720 Northern Boulevard. I have no idea. I guess they show that information, who they are, what business they are after accepting it. But it's paying $26.15. You see it right there. So that's where the open board is, the open board. Earnings. They are including from last Saturday, but I got paid for that. So these are all the offers that I completed. And today, this one right here, the guac shop to the foreign exchange student school for high school kids, I delivered there, and it was a small order, paid $30. It was a spur of the moment. They gave me like 2.5 hour notice and I grabbed it. I was in town. I was in that area today and I stayed there. I worked some Ubers and it was different driving, more open road. It wasn't so much heavy duty congestion traffic compared to where I worked all week this week. So that's what that is. You have the tutorials. You have driver portal. Not sure what that is. Let's see. Oh, I've showed this before. I'm familiar with this. I've shown this in videos. So far, I earned $11,063.19 since I've been a delivery driver. I've completed 211, almost in December will be 2 years. Yeah, December will be 2 years. I believe the third week of December. Yeah, that's right. So that's all good. That's what that is. And then you have the back end, your open board, announcement board. I don't want to keep tapping buttons because it might show some personal information, but you get it. This is going to be the new app. And under accepted, that's my offer for tomorrow. In between my 2 scheduled delivered deliveries, even though one was last minute, but with a 2.5-hour window last minute, I squeezed in Ubers and I just stayed in that location. It was just different working in a different market. And I earned $61.84. It wasn't a great day, but I broke $150. And my last UberEats delivery was an alcoholic pickup, and I'm going to discuss that now. I did complete 2 more quick UberEats deliveries on the way home after I dropped off that last delivery. Right before the second scheduled delivery, I was in that area off of Route 110, and it was a liquor pickup. And since day one, any liquor pickups for, offered through Uber Eats, any orders I have accepted, I walk into liquor stores and they give me the product. I don't shop. I never questioned it. At first I thought it would be a shop. It's not like that around in the market I usually work. And I won't use the name of the store, but you can figure it out yourself. I don't care if you do. I just don't want anybody bothering me for saying their name. A food store owns a wine and liquor store. And I went there. I walked in. The cashier was great. He was an older gentleman. I liked him. And he was like, "Oh, no, you got to shop." And I was like, "I do?" Like, he was working with me, like, "Yeah, don't you know you got to shop?" And I was like, "Not where I'm from. I usually walk in, they hand it to me." I was just a little boggled. No, it's okay not to, it's okay to be a little boggled sometimes. I'm respectful, I'm kind. So he called someone over, and this guy was such an ass. It was as if he was, like, he wanted to have combat. Instead of, he was telling me that I needed to shop, but it was his tone, his body language. He was like, "I'm here to service you." He was a real ass. The more I think about it, it actually made me sad when I left. I got upset because I'm not fast on my feet when it comes to stuff like that, because I don't treat people that way. Anyway, he was just so, "I'm doing you a favor." Now, I just made a little conversation. I picked up 2 buzz balls. Now, I happen to like buzz balls. And they're perfect. They're perfect in one drink. You add a touch more vodka. That's the ones I get. And it's perfect when you just want one drink. They're really good. So I made a comment. I was like, "Oh, this is a good product." He was like, "Okay." So then he showed me where the next item was. It was in a cardboard box. I'm not sure if they were like individual drinks or whatever, but it was a cardboard box. And he couldn't get away from me fast enough. He treated me as if I wasn't going to represent them properly. as if I was beneath him and as if he was doing me a favor. I will never give that store my business ever again. I would never buy products from them ever again. And I remember a while back, I short-lived worked Instacart. And I remember I dropped off a order right down the street, and I wanted to try their liquor store, and I walked in and I got a weird vibe, and it was in another location. And I never went back because I didn't like the vibe. It was wrong. I mean, it was just so cold. Now, I go to the register. I will say this. The guy, I happen to like the old man. I explained to him what I usually do. And I said, oh, it's like a regular shop. He explains to me that the other apps, the store shop for them, but with Uber Eats, the shopper shops. Oh, in my market, I walk into a liquor store, they expect you to wait a minute, they bring you to the side, they check your order, they're handing over liquor. Of course they do that. They want to make sure that you swipe. I've never walked out of a store, a liquor store, without the person serving me checking to make sure I swiped. Because you're delivering liquor. There's added responsibility. I was so annoyed. Let me tell you something. Here's La Piazza. I was a paying customer today. The one in Merrick. I don't know about the other stores. Yeah, I'm an Uber Eats worker. That when I deliver your products, I represent you in good light. And that's how you treat me when I walk in. And his whole body language, his tone, and the derogatory, I mean, he rubbed me the wrong way. And it takes a lot for me to say something like that. You know what? Uber Eats, that company could deliver their own product. I will never accept another order from them ever again. Even if I'm working on to get onto other apps, I won't even go there to shop in their other store. They're not worthy to have me work for them. There you go. Thank you for listening. I was just really upset. By the time I walked into my car, I was talking to myself walking to my car. When I got in my car, it takes a lot for me to be nasty. I said out loud to myself, I hope that MF has to work for someone else for the rest of their life. Rest of their lives. Whatever I said, but you get what I'm saying. I hope he has to work for someone else for the rest of his life. I was so lip up, bad taste in my mouth. I felt uncomfortable. I don't like, you know what? I'll never go back because I felt so out of place and uncomfortable because of his actions. You have a good day. I will always deliver with a smile on my face. When I delivered that order, the customer was so nice. He was so jolly and nice. He liked me, and we chit-chatted for a second, and I was scanning, and I said, thank you for being prepared. And he was like, oh, thank you. I don't want to leave my apartment. He was such a pleasure. But I'll never deliver with a smile on my face and represent a company that I would never be a customer to. They don't deserve me to represent them. See you in the next video clip, and thank you for listening.